Welcome back to another episode of Stacked, where we are going to be talking about all things prompting and AI, how to prompt, how to package, and how to profit. Most people think prompting AI is about asking better questions, and it's really not. It's about thinking like a strategist and not like a search bar for Google or Bing or something like that. In this episode of Stacked, I'll show you how to prompt with purpose so you can turn tools like ChatGPT into a business builder and not a content crutch. Why most prompts suck. They're vague, they're shallow, and they're built without context. Write a sales email. Create a social post. Give me 10 content ideas. All of that leads to generic junk. Think about if you were instructing a person that way. 1, it sounds demanding. It's not relational. 2, it gives no context. 3, it gives no goal. It is literally just a single task. It is not a business building output. And so the reason why these don't work is you're skipping 5-part structure that makes the AI smart. 1, the identity. Who is the AI acting as? Is the AI a coach, a marketer, a therapist? Don't give it a name. Like some people name their ChatGPTs like Sarah or Julie. That's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about give it its job role. What is its specific function? What kind of expert is the AI for you? Number 2, you need to give it the task. What do you want it to do? This is where the write a sales email or create a social post does come in handy. 3, you've got to give it context. Why does it matter? And who is the audience, right? So context might be something like, write me, you are a expert marketer and copywriter. I need 5 sales emails that introduce my new product or service to an audience who has never heard of me, who live in the United States, who are between the ages of 30 to 55, who are overwhelmed with their current business and are looking for automation, but are scared of technology, right? Next, number 4, you're going to give it the format. How should the output look? So in this example, write me these sales emails one at a time so we can make sure that the copy you're writing is on brand and on message. Remember to use my brand voice and identity. And that's number 5, variables. What are the key inputs? What niche are you talking to? What product are you selling or talking about? And what tone are you wanting the AI to use? Now we have a very strong prompt. Now we have a very smart AI. There's 2 different types of prompts that you can look at. One is atomic and one is compound. Atomic is a single goal prompt. So for instance, write a bio for a personal brand coach. We prefer compound or multi-layered thinking. So this would be analyze 3 bios, identify tone differences, then generate a new one with combined toned markers. Most of the day-to-day use should be compound. And another key trick when working with an AI bot is separate your chats. So for instance, inside of Dallowry, we have 47 different AI chats currently. We have 15 that are just internal. So we've got one that's just rolling Dallowry products. We have one that is specific to Dallowry Flow, our automation software. We have one that is specifically for our podcast. We have one that is specifically for our Escapade emails that we shoot off daily to our newsletter subscribers. And we have all these different chats because we want the instructions to be clear. Now, when I prompt the AI, so long as I'm in the right chat, I don't have to give it the tonality every time. I don't have to tell it what role it's fulfilling every time. I still want the compound, and I still want to make sure to include the task, the context, and the format, but now I can skip the identity and most of the variables. So we need a train of thought prompts, right? And that's what these chats allow for. Instead of asking for an answer, we're going to ask AI to think step by step, right? So walk through how a solo business owner would use automation to onboard clients faster. Start with friction points, then identify workflow steps, then outline a sequence inside of Dallowry Flow. This goal isn't speed, it's clarity, and it builds smarter systems. So the framework equals stack plus show. So use these two together. Stack equals combine frameworks that get deeper insights. And then the show is don't just say write a headline, but write a headline and explain why it works. So you want to give it multiple compound prompts and then tell it to show you in the format that you desire. Make it show you that it understands. And sometimes it's even helpful to literally specifically ask, do you understand the prompt that I've given you? You can also ask AI to help you prompt better. You can literally say, hey, this wasn't what I wanted. What would be a better prompt for me to get the desired output? And this way, AI becomes a collaborator, not just a producer. So if your prompt game's been weak, it's not you. It's the framework that you've been using. Use this structure to train the tool to think like you so you can get back to work on what actually matters. You can also grab the Solo Prompt Pack, which is a collection of my go-to business prompts, templates, and use cases ready to drop into your Dallowry Flow or AI and Content Planner bot. You can get that in the link below in the description of this episode. This is Stacked, where we automate, elevate, and repeat.